Hi guys, when you're playing Boogie Woogie, the grace notes, the twiddles, the little ornamentations really kind of add that extra spice which takes your Boogie Woogie from out of the kind of banal into the brilliant. And when I first started off, I often used to listen to Jools Holland on the television when I was younger in England. He had a few programs on in Britain, and I often heard him playing this kind of thing. If you come over to the right hand, and I call it the kind of Jools Holland twiddle. And there's a couple of ways of doing it. I kind of got this from Jools Holland and Dr. John. And this is the first one in C, and it goes like this. And then, okay, so it goes like this. And what you do is you'll go down the keyboard just using that. So first of all, I'll play it for you slowly. And then, now it doesn't sound great when you play it like that, but when you speed it up, it kind of goes. I'll do it again. And then the thumb also on the G. And you kind of go like this, down the keyboard. So I'll do it again. So the idea is not just to keep on the same octave, but to actually just run down the keyboard just doing that. And just do that as a right hand exercise is quite good, because you have to actually become very familiar with the topography of the piano to do this. So to do is actually practice that riff. Just do it with the right hand and do it all the way down the piano like this. So, and then skip the same notes and then again down. Very good exercise. And then, but the key is to do it in the right rhythm. That sounds a bit Mickey Mouse when it's not played rhythmically. You want to play it like this, kind of. Want to start a Boogie Woogie directly afterwards. I mean, you could. And the second thing is, I want you to play that in a New Orleans manner. Now, this is a kind of sort of Chicago way of playing it. But if we were going to New Orleans and doing a sort of Dr. John job on it, we'd play it like this. The same riff. We'd play. We'd go. That's a typical New Orleans sort of. So it would sound like this. Very nice. Do you hear the difference? So one is like this. Okay, and the New Orleans version is. It sounds cool when it's played in rhythm, for example. The trick is to get that in kind of one rolling motion. Hear that? So, I mean, if you do it like this, it's not going to sound great. It's kind of, hear that? See? So, it's a kind of New Orleans version of the same riff. So I'll play both riffs together so you can hear the difference. So this is the first, the kind of Jools Holland version. New Orleans version of the same riff. Now the same riff but with a very subtle difference, you know. These kind of crush notes are typical of the New Orleans piano style, you know, it's kind of, if you listen to Dr. John, it's all this, Chicago, it speeds up a bit, so New Orleans makes it a bit more slow, funky, and played in a kind of Chicago, Jules Holland style. Slow it down, add that kind of dirty Grace note, and you've got a kind of New Orleans style. Now, if you want to get the sheet music to all these kind of cool riffs, you know by now that the Badass Boogie Bundle's on our webpage. I'll put a link in the description of our webpage and a little icon at the end of this lesson, and you can click on the icon or look at the description and click on that, and that will take you to our webpage where you can download the Boogie Woogie sheet music. It's a PDF download only, so as soon as you pay, you get an automatic link at the speed of light sent to your inbox. You click the link and it downloads automatically wherever you are in the world. Now, let me run you through how to get the sheet music, because some people still are not very computer savvy, even in this age, camera person. What do you think?
That's right.
So what happens is, when you go to the web page, look through the bundles, and I suggest you buy the Dynamic Duo, which is bundles 1 and 2. And you get a whole pile of kind of sheet music. You know, this is a sample of the page there. This is from page 11 of the Badass Boogie bundles. So let's say you want to get volumes 1 and 2. It's about 240 pages of Boogie Woogie sheet music and all the books I've written on Boogie Woogie sheet music. Press the download now button, and when you press download now, it will take you to a PayPal page. Now, I've done a very simple diagram here. So press the download now button, it takes you to PayPal. Now, if you look on the PayPal page, you don't have to have a PayPal account. At the bottom of the page it says pay with debit or credit card. It's in small writing, unfortunately, but if you look, pay with debit or credit card, and then when you press that, it's at the bottom of the PayPal page. You'll see a kind of little lock going on a little bit, and it'll take you to PayPal Guest. And there you're kind of almost done. Fill in all your information, all your details as a PayPal guest, job done. When you've pressed the pay now, the link is sent at the speed of light to your inbox, and you simply download and print out in the comfort of your own home. There's also a contact button on the website. I'm with you every step of the way. It's totally risk-free. We've sold hundreds of thousands of copies of the Badass Boogie bundles throughout the world. We still use our old website. We haven't updated it. The prices have stayed frozen for the past, how many years, camera person? I've lost count. Yeah. We will be updating our website, but at the moment the prices are frozen. So if you want the frozen prices before we kind of update and jazz up our website, now's the time to get it, because we've left everything as it is from when we actually first produced the bundles. So do click on the link, it will take you to our webpage, print out the free samples, practice that riff, and I'll talk to you
very soon.